Welcome to Mimi's Kitchen. We're going to make some homemade granola, and we are going to start with some coconut oil, and we're going to add it into a sauteed pan, and then we're going to add maple syrup in there as well. We're going to heat these items up in there. And then I zested some orange and squeezed the orange juice out. And then those are vanilla beans. I took it out of this right here. It's really good. So we're gonna warm this up on really low heat, and then we're gonna add some cinnamon to it. You wanna make sure you get everything out. So we'll go over to the stove. And we're gonna heat this up and just melt the coconut oil and add the cinnamon. You don't wanna make it too hot. And then we'll come back. Okay, we're back. It's melted. I put the cinnamon in there. It looks pretty dark. And so we're gonna add oatmeal. I usually use whole oats. And then I have sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, and you're gonna want all these to be raw nuts. And then there's almond, and then I'm using pecans. You can use walnuts as well. And then we're gonna pour this on, and we're gonna stir it around. You want it to coat it well. Because we're gonna add it to a pan. And as it's cooking in the oven, it starts to soak into all the oats and the nuts. So you're gonna get a cookie sheet. You're gonna add it on. Spread it out evenly. And then we'll stick it in the oven for 45 minutes, but you will need to stir it every 5 minutes, that way it doesn't burn. And you're gonna bake it at 320. And then I'll show you the first time how I stir it around and then fix it in the oven. Okay, back. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna stir it in the oven. As you can see, it's already dried up a little bit, the juice, but it will dry even more as we go. And then you just re-spread it back out, just so it can cook evenly for you. And then you're gonna do that every 5 minutes for about 45 minutes. The last 3 minutes, we're gonna add a little bit of coconut on it, and we'll come back at that. Okay, time to put the coconut on. So I'm gonna take this out a little bit. It's gonna be a little easier to do on here, and then I'll put it back in the oven. That way you guys can see it. So I'm using coconut shreds, and then I'm gonna stir the nuts, and we're gonna put it in only for 3 minutes. And you don't wanna cook it too long because the coconut will burn. We're gonna stir it up. And then we're gonna put it back in the oven for another 3 minutes, and then we'll be right back. Okay, it's out of the oven. I let it cool off. There's one more ingredient. We're gonna add raisins to it. And then you're just gonna mix it up and stick it in a jar, and it'll last for a couple of weeks. If you tried out the recipe, comment below. I will be posting videos every Monday. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and click the notification button. Love y'all. Happy cooking.